What up, what up? Getting Notion up here real quick for our notes. Welcome back to the podcast. Bring up activities. All right. Alex Hormozi or Mosey, he just makes a very good, fair point. Every time I start getting lost in the creative sauce of should I be spending a significant amount of time doing films, like should I be focusing on work, how should I divide up my time? Every time I get lost in the weeds, he becomes this kind of North Star that reminds me that it is the inputs that we do, not the output. And I'll just give the
starting route. Proceed to the route. At the next stop sign, turn right. At the next stop sign, turn right.
Oh my God, that navigation is terrible. We got about 7 minutes to break this down. But point being is I have had this yearning for 3 years now, at least 3 years now, since I stopped the vlog, to pick back up the vlog and make it a daily thing. And of course, the vlog being a daily thing, it requires a significant investment of time, energy, and then also the creativity to come up with something interesting. And though I like the idea of that pressure, the reality is it's extremely hard. It's extremely hard to do nothing other than that. Because I did it. I remember doing it. I've done it many times. And it consumes the fuck out of you. It consumes your entire being of what you have to do. I don't know many people that can juggle it. It seems like you have people that are business people and people that are creatives. I feel I'm a creative by nature. Watching Van Neistat and Casey Neistat talk about like how it's art over everything, and then we'll figure out how to sell it at the end. All that resonates with me. I fuck with it hard. I'm like, damn, yeah, let's just make the fucking art. And then later on, once the art is made, let's figure out how to distribute it. And there's a lot of facts in there. There's a lot of goodness in there. But on the other coin, right, inputs over art, like putting in the input and just being like, okay, I'm just going to make sure that I release something, that I record something, that I do something every single day. And after you've gotten down the path of like actually being consistent with it, let's say for 100 days, then like how can we make each one of these better? This also aligns with Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits is very much how can we just improve by 1% each day, and it will just compound. Gary Vee talks about this. The more you ask, how many posts? He said, 100 posts. And then he said, as many as you can do. I'm not even like that. Van Neistat, right by it. The more I can do it. Some people just want to release when they want to release, but the clock of just releasing something and putting something out and keeping up with that. I want to be careful with the point of releasing, but the point of working, putting in the hours, right? Regardless of if you're releasing something or not releasing something, are you putting in the 100 minutes, the 200 minutes, the 300, whatever the amount of minutes per day are you putting that in to whatever you're trying to do, like the edit? Or are you just in your head thinking about it? A lot of people say mental masturbation. You're thinking a lot about wanting to do the thing, but you're never doing the thing. And I've been at this fork right now where I've been like, okay, great. I want to I want to be able to create these films on the day-to-day, but I also want to put in the work for the business, because like your business is an investment. The business is going to get you out of the situation. I've gone down the starving artist creative path, and I'm gonna tell you, it is not the prettiest thing, right? Things go wrong. Like, I had this realization today, which also contradicts what I just said, is like, I am now at the point where I'm mainly working 2 days a week. So I do Uber on Friday and Saturday, the big money days, and I'll work 2 doubles. You know, I'll run it as early as I can and as long as I can. So typically I'll get on, like, you know, at 1 p.m. and run it till about 3 a.m. and I'll do that for 2 days. And then Sunday is family day, and then Monday through Thursday I'm able to just be home with the kids, and that's the time that I work on the business. And I've kind of made that note. And as I thought about it, I was like, fuck, Will, you could actually just create in this time. You actually have now granted yourself the freedom to just create shit and, you know, just like do the stuff that you're wanting to do. And for a minute that felt really good, but like after 30 minutes it made me feel like, oh, is this just an excuse for me to just fuck around and loll around? And it's like it's one of those things. It's tough. It's very tough, because after the kids get out of school, after the kids get out of school, it's dad's rules for about an hour, and then I'll head out for 4 hours, which is what I'm doing right now. And I'll just do like a couple of extra like Walmart deliveries, a little extra cake on the sauce, a little extra. Like there's zero expectation of how much money I'm going to be making. I'm just putting in the inputs of the 4 hours of just like vibing, hanging, doing the thing, and I'm making this in the process of doing this. We got 3 minutes, so let me hurry this up a little bit. That being said, I think that there is quality talking head, and then there's like you fucking around, moving around, doing shit in your life. And I think that instead of trying to go for the fucking around, let's call it the vlogging, or the camera just following you around without any sort of context, specifically the day-to-day, the documenting, I think that shit's great because it's great for reference material. But on the same token, if I had to pick between one or the other, it probably makes more sense, not only for transcript, for reference, for all that stuff, to just fixate and do a talking head. Do a talking head in the morning time, do a talking head in the afternoon-ish time, kind of around this time. And that's good. That footage is good. That's fine. And then we can spend our time doing the edits, because I'm over here like fixating of, do I sacrifice business time and not? No, motherfucker, no. We don't need to sacrifice business time. We need to keep the business moving and grooving. Make time in the morning to do a talking head that's talking about the things you're wanting to do or ideas that you have in your mind. And then a talking head at the end, where after you've written down all these notes for the day, you go over these notes, because that's really what a film is. It's your deepest thoughts kind of broken down. That's what a narrative vlog or narrative film is. And then what happens is you then fill in reference material right on top of that. It's not technically a vlog. A vlog is like the day-to-day type of stuff. But I think that if I just get the talking heads down, the narrative references will come. And then I think after a certain point of time, the input, the actual vlog part of it will come. We just need to focus on putting in these talking heads, and then probably spending the rest of that time importing all of our vlogs into Notion, so that I can then use that as reference material. And that could be our 100 minutes that we do in the middle of the night. All right, cool. Peace out. We're gonna upload this now to SoundCloud, and that's my input. That's one of my talk. That's the talking head. Cool.